Hello, friends, and welcome back to another soul-nourishing episode of Bipolar Talks, the channel where we talk openly about life struggles, mental health, and emotional resilience, all with a mindful heart. Today, we're going to walk together through a topic that touches every single one of us, no matter who we are. How not to take things personally. Because let's face it, sometimes a single comment, a single action, or even someone's silence can shake us deeply. Before we begin, let's pause for a moment. Take a deep, slow breath. Inhale peace, exhale tension. You are here, you are safe, and you are not alone. Also, I'd like to invite you mindfully to support this journey by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing this podcast. When you do, you're helping this community grow and helping others find the comfort and understanding they may need right now. Now, think back to a time when someone said something that stung you to the core. Maybe they criticized your work, ignored your message, or laughed at something you cared about. How did it feel? Did you carry that feeling with you for hours or even days? Today, we'll uncover why that happens and how to stop giving away your peace to someone else's words or actions. The unexpected lesson from a football field. Let me take you to a football field where Frederik Imbo, a passionate public speaker, learned one of the most important lessons of his life. He decided to become a football referee. Now, why would someone put themselves in the middle of a field where everyone yells at you, calls you names, and blames you for everything? It wasn't for the money. Referees earn just around €20 per match. It was because he wanted to train his mind, his heart, and his emotional strength. He wanted to learn how not to take things personally, even in the harshest environment. Imagine standing on that field. Thousands of eyes are on you. Every whistle you blow makes someone angry. Coaches argue, spectators shout insults, players complain. The air is filled with criticism. How would you react? Would you take it personally and feel crushed? Or would you learn to stand tall in the storm? Frederik chose the second path. And in doing so, he discovered strategies we can all use in our everyday lives. Whether it's dealing with rude drivers, critical coworkers, distant friends, or even family members who sometimes hurt us unintentionally. Have you ever been in a situation where everyone seemed to be against you? How did it make you feel at that moment? Why do we take things so personally? The truth is, we take things personally because our ego gets involved. The ego is like a sensitive guard dog that barks at anything it perceives as a threat. It says, hey, they're disrespecting you. They're judging you. You must defend yourself. This inner voice makes us believe that other people's actions are always about us. But in reality, most of the time they're not. People act based on their own moods, insecurities, and struggles. Think about it. When someone cuts you off in traffic, is it really about you? Or are they simply in a rush, stressed, or not paying attention? When a colleague seems distant, is it because they dislike you? Or are they just overwhelmed by their own life? Carrying the belief that everything is about you is like carrying a heavy bag filled with rocks. Every criticism, every frown, every small rejection adds another rock to the bag until it feels unbearable. But what if you could set that bag down? Ask yourself, how much of your happiness do you hand over to other people's opinions every day? The first powerful strategy, it's not about me. Here comes the first life-changing strategy. Remind yourself that most of the time, it's not about you. When someone looks at their phone while you're talking, your first thought might be, they're bored, they don't care about me. But maybe they just received an urgent message. Or maybe they're even taking notes because they value what you're saying. When someone honks angrily at you in traffic, instead of thinking, why are they attacking me? Try to think, maybe they're late for something important. Maybe they're dealing with stress I can't see. This perspective shift is powerful. It moves you from a place of irritation to a place of understanding. You stop seeing the world as an enemy and start seeing people as humans. Flawed, busy, emotional humans, just like you. Even with children, the same principle applies. When a child screams, I hate you, because you told them to go to bed, you don't take it personally. You know they're frustrated and tired. Adults have tantrums too. They just express them differently. Think about someone who upset you recently. Could there be another explanation for their behavior that has nothing to do with you? When the pain hits deep, sometimes it really is about me. Now here's where it gets tricky. Sometimes criticism does hurt, and it hurts because it touches something inside us. When someone says you're selfish or you're not good enough, and you feel pain, it's often because deep down part of you fears they might be right. This doesn't mean they are right, but it means you have a tender spot there, a wound that needs healing. For Frederik, when people yelled, "You're a loser. Quit refereeing," it hurt because he secretly doubted his own skills as a referee. Those words only had power because they echoed his own fears. This is where self-compassion comes in. Instead of running from the pain, face it gently. Ask yourself, why does this hurt me so much? Is this revealing something about me that I need to work on? What's one word or criticism that always triggers you? What does it reveal about how you see yourself? Giving yourself empathy and finding your voice. When something hurts, the worst thing you can do is attack yourself for feeling that way. Instead, practice self-empathy. Talk to yourself kindly. Say, "It's okay that this hurts. I care deeply and that's why it affects me." Then, when the moment is right, speak up. Express how you feel without attacking the other person. Vulnerability is not weakness, it's strength. It's saying, "I value this relationship enough to be honest." For example, if someone walks away while you're sharing something important, you can say, "I felt ignored when you left. Can we talk about it?" These small moments of openness create connection instead of conflict. Who in your life needs to hear your truth spoken with love and honesty? The most important truth: your value never changes. Here's the golden lesson, the one I hope you carry with you forever. Your value never depends on other people's opinions, words, or actions. Imagine a €20 bill. You can crumple it, step on it, throw it around. It's still worth €20. People may try to crumple you with criticism, spit you out with harsh words, or walk over you with indifference. But no matter what they do, you never lose your worth. The moment you truly believe this, you become untouchable. Not because you're cold, but because you know who you are. How will you remind yourself of your worth the next time someone tries to make you feel small? Bringing it all together, your mindful toolbox. So, to sum it up, here are the 2 strategies that can change how you handle life. 1. It's not about me. See the intention behind other people's actions and remember, they're acting from their own struggles. 2. It is about me. When it hurts deeply, use it as a chance to heal. Give yourself empathy. Reflect on your feelings, and if needed, communicate openly. Imagine a world where we all practiced this. Conflicts would fade, relationships would thrive, and we would all feel a little safer inside our own skin. Thank you so much for staying with me through this mindful journey here on Bipolar Talks. If this episode touched your heart, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today. And remember, this podcast is for informational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional help. If you are struggling, please reach out to an expert who can support you. Stay mindful, stay strong, and always remember, you are valuable, no matter what anyone says.